first impression on the CoverGirl Bombshell Volume, which is a 2-in-1 mascara. This is actually the packaging it came in. Saw this in the drugstore, and I also saw Candy Johnson do a first impression on it, and I thought I've got to try it out because she made it look so cool. But basically, it's a really fat mascara. It's got two sides to it. The first side is actually a big bristle plasticky brush. So this one is like your rubber type of brush, very similar to the Lash Blast mascara. And CoverGirl has always had really great mascaras. And then the second side is actually like a regular bristle brush, not plastic or anything, and it's a lot smaller and it's tapered at the end. So both of these combined is supposed to give you lots of volume and length. You guys know I always combine my mascaras. I like having kind of the best of both worlds as far as getting a lot of length and then a lot of volume at the same time. So that's supposed to do that all in one. And of course I got the shade Very Black. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys my first impression of this. I've already got it on my lashes now, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get started. So that is what the first side looks like. It's very big. It's one of those fat brushes. And this is the second brush. This one is more like your standard mascara bristle brush, and this one is actually like tapered at the end. So I have already curled my eyelashes, and I'm going to do the best that I can to apply this with what I'm working with here. I hate not having my whole setup when I'm here, but what do you do? So I'm first going to be using the number 1 side, and this one I think it says you're supposed to apply 1 to 2 coats or something. This brush reminds me a lot of the Lash Blast mascaras. I like how the wand is short, so I feel like I have a lot of control over what I'm doing. So far, so good. I really like the way it looks. So this is how it's looking so far, and I actually really like it. I like the effect that I've gotten with just one coat. So I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lashes off camera. It's a little bit hard with looking into the viewfinder, but I'll go ahead and do those and I will be right back. So now I've got my top and bottom lashes. This is with one coat of the number 1, and I really like it. I like how it's a little bit of a drier formula. It's not too wet. That way it doesn't just smear all over and I don't get little spots all over my eyelid if I'm careful. So I really like that. It's also a little bit nicer for it to be a little drier because you get more volume that way, and you don't just get to where they droop with too much mascara, and then you won't have as much curl that way either. So I'm going to go ahead and do the number 2 step here. And this one is supposed to make them darker. It's supposed to lengthen them a little bit. It is a standard brush. It's not a rubber one, so this one is supposed to just add something extra to it. I don't really see where this is doing a whole lot for my lashes. I mean, I just feel like I'm adding another coat. I mean, it didn't make them like super black or anything, but I definitely do notice a little bit more length after using this one. I'm going to just dab it on the tips for some added length. So that's after that second coat on this eye. So I got some of it on my lid, and I had some major trouble trying to get it off with that second coat. It's kind of a good thing because you know that it's going to be really long wearing, but at the same time, if you do get on your skin, it's really hard. I pretty much ruined my eyeshadow. Now I need to go back and redo it, and I kind of messed up the lashes, so that was really frustrating. But I'm going to try to fix it with a spoolie or something because they did end up getting a little clumpy, and then I'm going to apply it to the bottom lashes, and I will be right back. So overall, I do really like the way that this turned out. I feel like with the second coat, it was a little bit difficult to apply because since my lashes do touch my skin, it was almost even harder to remove than a waterproof mascara, which is very frustrating. For someone like me, my bottom lashes touch my skin, so when I do get it on my skin, I have to redo my concealer and all that, and it's really frustrating. So I like having a mascara that's easy to remove, but then again, you do want it to be long wearing, especially if you have oily lids or you want to wear it in the summer, that sort of thing. But I really like the way it made my lashes look. I feel like they have a lot of volume. I think they're pretty long. So overall, I think this is a really great mascara. It definitely seems like something that would be very long wearing. I will update you guys just with like a text slide or something to tell you guys how it wore, if it flaked on me or anything. I typically don't have a problem with smudging when it comes to mascara. Only certain mascaras do that to me. But I will let you know like how it wears throughout the day. But it seems like it's going to hold up really well. I feel like the formula was very much like a waterproof mascara. It's definitely not like a clean volume, I don't feel like, but then again, it's not clumpy. It's just a very thick volume, if you know what I mean. So you can check out the pictures on my blog too if you want to see how it looks up close. So that is it for my first impression on the CoverGirl Bombshell Mascara. Please let me know if you guys have tried this in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Or you could also tweet me a video or a picture of yourself wearing it. And you can also check out my other first impressions. I will have that playlist linked down below if you're interested in seeing more of these. I do a lot of these on mascaras because I love trying out mascara. So this one I think is definitely worth it. You should definitely give it a shot, especially if you have lashes like me. And I think it's a really great combination. And you can pick it up at the drugstore. I also have the link to where you can purchase it down below a little bit cheaper on Amazon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you soon. Bye everybody.